Yeah, I been all right just studying this damn hazmat test. I'm finna turn this phone off though, man. Cause nigga, I told you why. Cause you always lose.
Kicker Jake Elliott ready to get this one started, and off we go from Lambeau. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Okay.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Oh yeah.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
4th and 30, god damn.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. We know that he can get 1st downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the 1st.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out to the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And now, did we see that right? They accepted the pass interference penalty, gave possession back to the offense. Boy, someone's got to have their wires crossed. That just doesn't make any sense. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Steps away to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 38 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now it's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
26.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 11. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Sammy Watkins, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it?
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, Can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, it's Corey Battle.
Beat the shit out of him. He can't do shit.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. Right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Rodgers with a give to Taron Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. He'll get it inside the 20, and out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run, 38 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line.
Very Matty.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball first down in this situation. Second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tunyon from 3 yards out. And the Packers are point away from evening this one up. Now Crosby for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play getting to the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's really
They just scored. Sorry.
incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks. They have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been calling him up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Mouthpiece.
This is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll run with Sanders, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from a yard out as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Valentine now from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers going to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Rodgers again now. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Sammy Watkins, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Crosby with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ready, break.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the 1st half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
To me, he was just trying to find an open receiver and get forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And so room to maneuver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. On 1st down, Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Another run with Sanders. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Hurts. Hard throw, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Going for it with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Packers 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Valentine now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's got his man one. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, the extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll go again with Sanders. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his big tight end here. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 61 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Right back to Sanders on first down. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6? And he's in for the touchdown! And in the final
game time. Game time.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal.
Damn, I missed. Oh, no, I didn't.
Game time.
They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we get to be here to watch this.
That's why we love the game of football, big dog.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Valentine now from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Back to throw, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
He's going to let it fly. And it's in.
Game time.
And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look in the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
You know one.
You?
Of course. What are you doing, Madison, now?
Game time.
So